Roll dissolve up.
Why do kids have to die? We gotta understand
40 seconds.
that the violence needs to stop.
Tragedy in the Russell neighborhood.
Breon is in B. Breon's on his way to B. Chad, can you give me the preview stuff and the preview monitor? Thank you.
There's a place for being sad, but I'm mad. I'm mad.
20
because
seconds.
what
20.
we're talking about today is something that we're talking about over and
I took
over
out
and
this
over and
Cherokee
over.
in there, so it should
A
say
community torn, angered, and grieving.
This will fade to black. 10 away.
A city vowed to get justice.
5.
Well, we can't sit here with our thumbs up our ass, do nothing different, and think we won't be back at this podium.
Up on him. Stand by
Gunfire
camera 1.
erupted at a JCPS bus stop this morning. 3 teenagers, 16,
Stand by
14,
1.
and 13, all shot, waiting to go to school.
Roll B, take.
WDRB Scott Reynolds tells
Stand
us
by
who
camera
died
3
in this drive-by and the
with
vehicle
E1.
the police now want to find.
Family members
Take.
have told us that the child who died was 16-year-old Tyree Smith. Police have
Stand
the
by
plate
X,
number
VO.
of a 2019 gray Jeep Cherokee,
Under.
believed to be the vehicle the gunfire came from around 6:30 this
Roll
morning.
X, take.
JCPS
Stand by
telling us
A,
the three were just waiting
sound.
to get on a bus at Chestnut and
Under.
Dr. W.J. Hodge
Keep
Streets,
B in the
headed
side
for
monitor.
Eastern High School. But before the bus ever got to that stop, police believe someone in that Jeep opened
Camera
fire.
1,
And
Fallon.
16-year-old Tyree Smith was taken to
Breon's in
UNL
Studio
Hospital,
B. Do we
where
see
he
Sarah
died. The
Sidery?
14-year-old girl grazed by a bullet. She
Sarah's
was treated
putting on
at the scene,
traffic.
and that 13-year-old
Stand by
boy
A sound.
taken to Norton Children's Hospital with a
Stand by 2
gunshot
dissolve.
wound that police say is not life-threatening.
Roll sound dissolve.
This one's a hard one.
Stand by to lose super. Stand by 3.
Children are always hard.
Camera 1, have Fallon
Um,
take a step to her right, please.
When it's just senseless
Lose super.
and someone's just so
Thank you,
so
1.
vulnerable. It's
Stand by 3.
there's an added level
3
of
side
pain.
monitor only. Mike.
LMPD says
gonna
it will
reference
have
that
an
Jeep
increased
Cherokee.
presence at
Stand by to
bus
roll
stops
B. We got
through
Breon.
Jefferson County for the next
Roll
several
B,
days.
take.
Now let's focus on
Stand by
that
to add
Jeep
banner.
Cherokee again. LMPD wants to talk to everyone
Add the banner.
inside that vehicle at the time.
All right,
It
stand by
has an
camera
Illinois
1, clean.
license plate, and that plate is BD 91644. BD 91644.
Have Breon
Police
take a
urging
small
you,
step to his right
if
or
you have
truck
any
right.
information, surveillance
Camera
video,
7.
anything, please give them a call. You can
Stand
do
by
that by
1.
calling that tip line 574 LMPD. You can remain anonymous. Louisville now up to 145 homicides. Scott Reynolds, WDRB News.
Take 1. Stand by 7.
Thank you.
With
And
E1.
Tyree Smith's
Stand by to roll
heartbroken mother
A.
was at a
Stand by to
vigil
roll
tonight
X.
in the Russell neighborhood. WDRB's Breon Martin shares her words hours after
Roll
her
X.
son's death.
Take.
Breon,
Stand by A. VO.
While the
Clean.
community rallied around her, Riri Smith tried her hardest to fight back her
Roll A.
tears.
Take.
The vigil
Stand by
held at the
B.
intersection
Sound.
of Chestnut
With
and Dr. W.J. Hodge
Mic check, Sarah.
Streets.
Keep
Near the
X
school
in the
bus
band.
stop, Smith was shot. Riri has other kids
corner
who are
of
now living
E4.
without their brother. She says her son was full of love
Stand by
and
B
life,
sound.
and
Stand by
that
2
he
dissolve.
deserved this.
Roll B dissolve. Stand by 7. DRB in the L1. Lose super. Fallon goes to the corner. Mike.
Family is also taking
E4
matters
in the
into
side
their own
monitor.
hands. They're offering a reward
Stand by
for
7.
answers in order to get justice.
Roll
for
X. Take.
Tyree.
Stand by camera 1.
WDRB News.
Take 1. Push in. Stand by
Breon, thank you.
A.
A
Sound.
middle school
With
student who was
E1.
sleeping this
8 second
morning
sound
woke
bite,
up
then we'll be
to
out to
a
Gill.
frantic mother doing what she could to help the 3 teens who were shot. Tay Lawson
Stand by
says
A
he
sound
saw
with.
a boy shot in his shoulder and his mother raced to help him to control the bleeding.
Release on take. Stand by
So
camera
he
3
put
clean.
his
Stand by
hand
3
out, and
clean.
it started coming through his chest again.
Clean.
So mama told him to put this towel on him.
Stand by 3.
Until everything comes.
Take. Stand by to make your
Well,
move.
this morning shooting rocked the Russell neighborhood.
Make your move.
WDRB Sarah Sidery tells us neighbors are
Somebody
asking
push in,
city
somebody
leaders
add her
now
name.
for help in this.
Yeah, neighbors
Push
say
in.
that they
Add her
need more
name.
resources,
Stand by B.
but that
Sound.
more
Clean.
policing is not the answer.
Roll B sound take.
We heard 5 shots. Pow, pow,
All right, we'll tag
pow,
on
pow,
3.
pow.
I need to
And
reset
looked at him, I said,
L1 and
I said
2.
to her, Here we go again.
Roxy and Sonny Williams live
L1
near the
blur
bus stop
V3.
where 3 teens were shot Wednesday morning.
Sarah does not tag. Add super. Add
A woman
super.
screaming and crying.
Lose
The couple
super.
has lived around the Russell neighborhood for
All right, so
almost
camera
20
3 on
years.
Fallon.
That's the main reason why I stay here, because it's central located to just about every place we
Brennan,
go
you should have the
The two
L2 graphic
volunteer
on
to pick
E4
up
again.
trash around the bus stop.
People ride by, they know who we are.
This latest
E4
act of
full and
violence
L2.
is unsettling.
I'm a little nervous
Camera 2,
now.
just the
I
words
used
in the
to-
middle with Gil.
Wasn't nervous at all. but since the shootings have been more frequent.
Neighbors in the Russell
Stand by
neighborhood
super.
are coming together, asking for help.
Add super.
50 men
1 minute,
That's all I'm
1
asking
minute.
for is 50
Stand by to lose
men
super.
to step up
Lose super.
and be at the bus stops to protect the kids.
Russell, a place of promise, tweeted in part.
When we
"have
get to
heard
the
from residents,
VOSOT with
including
Fallon, we can
youth who are
reset the
asking for
LEDs because we
jobs
won't
and
see them on
neighborhood
camera 2
investment,
for page
not
7.
surveillance, conflict resolution skills, and mental
Stand by
health
super.
services, not hyper policing.
Put something
Add
in the
super.
Sniperhood. Why we gotta leave the Sniperhood to go get some food? Y'all dead wrong.
Lose super.
And I'm tired of talking about it.
Neighbors
30,
say those
30
in charge
seconds.
need to step up.
Ain't nothing down here for these kids. Not a skating rink, not a movie theater. Where's all of that at? And y'all expect them not to kill each other?
20.
I don't understand
Stand by
that
super.
much.
I told
Add
her I
super.
wanted to move, and she said she was too tired.
Lose super.
This
10
couple
away
says
from
they'll
camera
stay
3.
while hoping for change.
We're just gonna stay, come hell or high water, whatever it is.
5.
We just got to make it work some kind of way.
Sarah Sidery, WDRB News.
Take. Stand by
And as you can
XVO
imagine,
with
it was a
E1.
tough day in the halls and classrooms of
Roll X
Eastern
take.
High School.
Reset the
Students and teachers
LEDs.
were in
Stand by
disbelief
A,
about the
sound
bus
under.
stop shooting. Some parents opted to pick up their kids instead of having them ride the bus home. They also recounted the fear they
Stand by
felt
A,
when
sound.
they heard about the tragedy.
Relay sound is off. Stand by to lose super. Stand by camera 2.
Of every parent. So
Lose
it just
super.
made you hug, made you want to hug your kid.
Mike Fallon. Stand by
Students
2.
tell us security was also beefed up today at Eastern High School.
Take. Stand by B,
Community
VO
and
with
city
E1.
leaders are responding to today's violence
Roll
as
B,
well.
take.
And in about
Stand by
25
camera
minutes,
3.
we will
Mark's weather
show you
cross
the
shot.
blunt
Reset
remarks
L1 and
from
2.
LMPD
Mark's
Chief
weather
Erica
cross shot is
Shields,
next.
where she places blame for the wave of violence and the one thing she says is causing an uphill battle for her department.
Mark's weather.
Mark Weinberg's
Stand by camera
WDRB
3.
weather forecast has the seal of approval from the American Meteorological Society.
And we're out to 3.
Another day.
Stand by
with
camera
a lot
1
of
with
rain. I think
E3.
we're ready for some
Or I'm sorry,
change.
E1.
I think I can do that, actually. You know what? We needed some
Take.
rainy parts of the area, so this
Stand by
will
weather
basically
graphics.
eliminate drought in any parts of our area. The U.S. Drought Monitor will release their assessment tomorrow. No, that only includes rainfall through Tuesday, so it will not
Dissolve.
include what fell today.
Camera 1,
but
corner
I'm convinced
3D.
by next week that when it does include this, there will be no drought anywhere in our area. 1.22 just today alone in the West had 1.51 at the airport. 1.13 in
We'll have
Sellersburg.
corner 3D, the
LaGrange,
new details
1.13.
animation
But look
out
at
of
along
corner
the Jefferson
3D.
Bullitt County line. Fern Creek 171, Fairdale 2.35, and 207 in Valley Station. Huge rain in our
Stand by
area
1.
today. Looking around the area, there are still some more showers. Light in Elizabethtown, little burst near Brandenburg, some on and off stuff right now in Louisville, and a few showers left over in Bedford, Kentucky right now. Watching in motion, you definitely can see a downward trend that's occurring.
Dissolve.
So if we look outside in Louisville right now,
Stand
temperature's
by
56. I mean,
XVO
you know, when I went
with
to dinner
E1.
tonight,
We'll
I'm
have
not
new
gonna lie,
details
I
to
just felt
XVO
like
out of
it was
this.
cold out
Fallon
there.
reads.
It's not that the temperatures are really
2
that
is on
cold.
Gill.
Brisk wind. It's just the fact that it was so warm. And Advanced Track shows a lot of the showers waning as we move through the overnight hours. This is going to allow some chilly to filter in, and I'm going to talk about
Stand by new details with
40s
Fallon.
in 10 minutes.
New details.
All right, Mark, thank
Stand by
you. New
XVO
details
with
in a shooting
E1.
From last night in the
Roll
Portland
X dissolve.
neighborhood.
Stand by
Police say
camera
they
2,
found
reset
Nubian
3D.
Muhammad shot to death around 7:15 last night on Bank Street. Another man in his late teens or early 20s was rushed to the hospital. No one has been arrested yet. If you have any
Stand by
information
2.
that could help, contact the tip line at 574 LMPD.
Take. Stand by
Local health leaders
AVO with
want expecting
E1.
moms to feel at ease and make an informed decision about getting the COVID-19
Roll A take.
vaccine.
Stand by
The
B,
CDC
number
says
10 to
pregnant
B.
people
Sound
and those
under.
who were recently pregnant are more likely to
2 is
become
a 2
very
shot.
sick and die from the
Tease is
coronavirus.
next. Tease
Pregnant
is
women
next
with
after this story.
COVID-19 are also at increased risk for preterm birth and might be at increased risk for other poor pregnancy outcomes. Doctors say people who are pregnant, breastfeeding, or trying to get pregnant should get vaccinated for COVID-19. During a question and answer session tonight, some moms had concerns
Stand by
about
B.
long-term effects from the vaccine.
Roll B sound effect.
When it reaches your
Stand by to
body
lose
and
super.
gets
Stand
that
by 2 on a 2 shot.
98.6 degrees, it degrades within 48 to 96 hours. It
Lose
comes in
super.
your body, it stimulates your immune response.
Mason,
and it's
you'll have
essentially
sound on
gone.
X for the tease.
when we say
Tease
we're
is
very
next.
confident that there'll be no long-term effects.
Stand by Gill's
it's
mic.
because there's true science behind that.
Mike Gill. Stand by 2.
More than 123,000 pregnant women, officials say, have been diagnosed with COVID-19 in the United States.
Take, stand by X,
Community
sound, stand by to
leaders are
flash.
responding to this morning's violence.
Flex on flash, stand by to number 1 to
I
A.
have enough words to talk about the devastation of today.
Mike Gill,
Promises.
stand by AVO
Mayor
Fallon.
Fisher and Superintendent Marty Polio.
Effect,
Plus,
roll
a
A.
historic discovery during Crescent Hill construction, what the Louisville Water Company
Stand by to
dug
fade to
up
black,
while
stand by your brake
replacing
master.
old pipes.
Fade to black, roll your brake.